So does this sound like you? You've had a great week, you've smashed your workouts, and your nutrition has been on point. But then the weekend comes by and you've had a cheat meal. Then you feel bad afterwards because you feel like all the progress that you have made during the week has been lost. So you wake up the next day and you see that the progress has gone. Now, if you really went ham on your cheat meal, it's most likely that you did lose all the progress because you may have overdone your calories. So now you're unsure on what to do because you feel like you need to have that cheat meal to satisfy your cravings, but you also want to keep making progress and lose that fat. So what do you do? So guys, there are 3 things that you can do to lose fat, which still allows you to satisfy those cravings you have during the week. So let me tell you what they are. So before I get into it, I want to explain how calories work when it comes to losing fat. So to lose fat, calories out must exceed calories in, meaning that you need to burn more calories than you consume. Now to track this, you need to figure out your maintenance calories, and you can do this by using a calorie calculator. If you need access to one, then click the link in the description below, plug in your values and calculate your maintenance calories. Now to lose fat on a weekly basis, it's not the daily calories that matter, but it's more the weekly calories. Let me explain. Say for example, my daily caloric maintenance is 2,500. So my weekly caloric maintenance would then equate to 2,500 times 7 days, which is 17,500 calories. Now for me to lose weight, I would need to eat less than this, and for me to gain weight, I would need to eat more than this over the week. So basically, you don't need to eat 2,500 calories every single day. You can eat 1,000 calories on one day and 4,000 calories on another day. As long as it averages out to your caloric maintenance over the week, then you're not going to lose weight, nor will you gain any weight. Now let's say you want to lose 1 pound of body fat per week. This means you need to be in a weekly deficit of 3,500 calories. So let's take the previous example and say your maintenance is 2,500 calories per day or 17,500 calories per week. Now, in order for you to lose that 1 pound of body fat, you'll need to be consuming 14,000 calories during the week. Now, you can realistically split this up however you want per day, and as long as your total by the end of the week is 14,000, you'll lose that pound of body fat. Now, I'm going to explain to you how you can reach this target by still satisfying your cravings and not feeling guilty afterwards. So firstly, let's talk about if you want to have a cheat meal over the weekend. Now, there are 2 ways you can go about doing this without it messing up your calories. So the first way is if you fast before or after you've had your cheat meal. For example, if you have your cheat meal at night, then fast in the morning and afternoon so you can save your calories for the cheat meal that you have at night. Or if you have your cheat meal in the morning, then fast after you've had your cheat meal. Fast for the rest of the day. Now this applies to if you have a massive cheat meal, but if you're someone that has a smaller cheat meal, then you can allow yourself to have 1 meal during the day and then just have your cheat meal, which will be your second meal. And this way, you're not going to overconsume your calories. You're going to save your calories for that cheat meal. So if you're really concerned about you're going to overdo your calories, then just fast for the whole day and have that 1 cheat meal. And that's the only meal you're going to have for that entire day. For example, I like to have a massive cheat meal on Saturday night. And I would either have pizza, burrito, chicken wings, and possibly some chocolate. For me, I would actually have 1 meal, which is breakfast. Then I would skip lunch, skip my snacks, and then I would just save the rest of my calories for the end of the day, where I can just kind of have a little bit of a binge, satisfy my cravings, and then get back to work on Sunday. Now, I would suggest to still track your cheat meal if you can, so that you're 100% sure that you don't go over your calories by the end of the day. So secondly is to have something small that you crave at the end of each day. Instead of having 1 big ass cheat meal at the end of the week, just have something small at the end of each day that you crave that fits within your calories. For example, this can be, a small chocolate or a packet of crisps or something that is a bit lower in calories but that you still crave and that will satisfy your cravings. And the third option is to make delicious high protein recipes that you can include into your diet. Now, I feel like this is a more sustainable approach for most people. And you can have things like protein pancakes, and you can use eggs, banana, protein powder to make them, and maple syrup, low-calorie maple syrup, especially to give it that extra sweet taste. And this will help you to satisfy your cravings that you have during the day. It's sweet, it's delicious, and it'll feel like you're not on a diet during the day, so that way you don't need to have, again, a big-ass cheat meal by the end of the week. So guys, just pick an approach that you prefer and you will stick to on a consistent basis. For example, for me, I just like to have a big-ass cheat meal by the end of the week because I look forward to that on a Saturday night. And this just helps me to satisfy my cravings and I don't go over my calorie limit, and then I just get straight back to work the next day, and during the week I stick to my diet. For me this works, but for you it may be a different approach. So the reason why I go with the first option is because when I start to eat something that I crave, which is normally something sweet, then it becomes hard for me to stop. I kind of just want to eat more because I have a massive sweet tooth. And I know this goes for a lot of you as well. But by implementing these strategies and steps, it's really helped me to stay on track over the past few years. Now, one thing you don't want to do is develop an unhealthy relationship with food, where you binge for an entire day, or you take an entire week off and just eat junk. This is not going to be healthy for you. Make sure you are sensible about how you eat. Now, if you are someone who doesn't require a cheat meal or who doesn't crave anything unhealthy, then don't go and eat unhealthy food just for the sake of it. Also, on occasion, from time to time, you may end up going a little bit over your calories. And if this happens, just know that it's okay. Remember, it's how you respond to it that's going to determine if you reach your fat loss goals or not. If you feel bad and dwell on it over a few days, and this can lead you to over-consuming your calories, you will lose the momentum and it can lead you down a destructive path. Instead, if you did up, then just acknowledge that you did and move on. Get back to your calories and get back to losing weight and just pretend like it never happened. But if you do feel really bad for over-consuming your calories, then just eat less calories the next day. So guys, those are my 3 tips on how you can manage your cravings and still lose body fat. And if you're someone that struggles with losing fat, then I recommend downloading my cutting and my nutrition guide. The links are in the description below, and they're completely free. So do yourself a favor and click the link in the description. They have tons of information. They'll really help you out. And if you want to work with me one-to-one, where I'll fast track your progress, get you shredded and get you down to a good body fat percentage, then click the link in the description below, book a call with me, and we'll see if you're a good fit for the program. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. And if you did find it helpful, then do me a favor and smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel and you like my content, then do me another favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications, because I'm going to be releasing 2 new videos every single week just like this, and you don't want to miss them. And if you want to know how to lose 4 kilograms of fat in just 4 weeks, then I recommend watching this video next. And remember, stay natty, stay clean, and peace.